Yo, what's cracking, y'all? It's your boy Blindvisionary, and we're back again with another Void Setup Sunday, where we take classes and builds that either I think of or the community recommends, and we break them down and we give them a Void grade. My goal is to expose our Helldivers brothers and sisters to either new builds, new weapons, new stratagems that they either thought about trying and haven't, or have tried and didn't play with it a certain type of way. So that's what I'm here for. This week, we're going over a class that is near and dear to my heart. I made the Punisher. I was inspired to make this class after playing a few matches of Avengers Rivals. You know what I'm saying? I was playing as the Punisher because that's the only character I'm good at. Somebody told me to go back to Call of Duty, but I was playing that game and I was like, oh shit, I can make this class in Helldivers. So I went and gave it a shot, and it came out pretty dope. The best part about this build is having a full arsenal at your fingertips. You got any weapon you can need for any situation right at a call of a stratagem, and we're gonna dive into it. Before we do, a quick reminder that if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. It shows that only about 0.3 people of my viewers are subscribed, so please subscribe, please leave a little comment. A little bit of engagement goes a long way, trying to grow the channel, grow the community, and grow with Helldivers. Let's get it. Nice. Jumping right in for our primary, we got a couple options. So I started out with just using, I think, the regular breaker shotgun, as you saw in the first clip, which is pretty straight. But I found the SG-20 Hulk is one, super fun to play with, and two, kind of lower accurate, because with it you get stun rounds and fletchet rounds, however you say it, which is pretty much like sharp edges like nails and shit in the rounds. And sometimes when, depending on who the Punisher is fighting with, let's say he's fighting with like the Avengers or something, then he will use non-lethal rounds. So the stun rounds is pretty lower accurate. Only thing I don't like about it is that it only has 6 rounds per magazine. So if you're only using the lethal rounds, you have to reload more often. For the secondary, which is pretty much the meat and potatoes, we're going with the P113 Verdict, which in my opinion is the best sidearm that we have outside the Ultimatum. But if we're talking pistols, hands down the best pistol. It's medium penetration, 125 damage. It can take out pretty much anything with a couple shots, especially aiming to the head. Going with the Dynamite, but you can pretty much choose any of the more realistic throwables, but I like the Dynamite because of the blast radius. It has the biggest blast radius. So for the armor, we going with the FS05 Marksman. It gives you 30% more recoil control when you're kneeling or prone, and it also gives you 50% explosive damage. You can also use the Battle Master. I just like how the black looks on the Marksman. So for our helmet, man, you know we gotta go ahead and get the Punisher insignia in here. We going with the Hell Bent. We couldn't get it on the armor set, so we're gonna put it on the helmet. That shit looks sick as fuck. Let's see if we can widen out here and get a full view of the armor set. Well, first we gotta pick our cape. I just chose something that went with the yellow and black, just a little basic cape. All right, and this is what our Punisher Helldiver looks like. Now let's get into some gameplay. Like I said earlier, the coolest thing about this build is having a full-blown arsenal at your fingertips. Like, look at all these weapons you just got sitting ready for use. The first support weapon we're gonna go over is the heavy machine gun. Pros: heavy penetration, obviously. It can take out the Hulks pretty easy. On the bug front, it can take out most of the tough stuff, except for the chargers and the heavy plate on the impalers. You can take out the Bio Titans if you aim for the squishier parts. On the aluminum front, it takes out pretty much everything on the aluminum front. So I always keep that on me. I'm a bot player though, so I don't have too much gameplay of the other factions right now, but I will be coming out with builds for those. More pros is a 100-round magazine. You can change the rate of fire by holding down square or whatever the button is for your reload on PC, and for your Xbox players, if you hold down X, you can change the rate of fire. Starts off in the like medium rate of fire. You can slow it down or speed it up, however you want to do it. I keep it on a normal rate of fire. Cons: it's a stationary reload, so make sure you find a safe place before you reload, especially going against the bots or the bugs, well, any of them really, because they can sneak up on you pretty quickly. So make sure you find a safe place to reload and pay attention to your ammo count, so you're not just stuck and shit out of luck trying to reload or whatnot. Other con: it only has the one red dot sight. It'll be cool if it came with more, but the red dot sight will do what you need it to do. So that's the heavy machine gun. Our next stratagem we're gonna go over is the spear. Now our spear is gonna be our long range anti-tank weapon. It's a lock-on weapon. It'll target your tank or whatever. It'll take it out. You can also take out the fabricators, the bot fabricators, and you can put damage in on the factory striders. Time out. Hold up. Think I just killed my homie accidentally. Y'all let me know if that counts as friendly fire. Just put it down in the comments. Alright, back to it. You can also take out multiple objectives with it, like the bunker turrets or the mortar sentries or the anti-aircrafts. All those things you can blast down with the spear. It'll lock right onto it. Cons: this right here. If the enemy is too close, it'll fly right over them. And it's also a stationary reload. So those are the main cons with it. It is a backpack weapon, so you get 4 rockets with it and all that. To help out with close range rockets, we have the Commando. It's a 4-barrel laser guided missile launcher. It's also expendable, so call it down, use the rockets, you get another one in like a minute and 30 seconds. It's pretty good. It's one we've seen on this channel before. I really fuck with it. It'll take out the Hulks in 1 or 2 shots depending on where you hit them. It also can put damage in on the factory striders. You can take out fabricators. You take out a lot of stuff. You can't take out everything with just the 4 rockets, but you can take out a lot of stuff with it. And we fucked this fabricator up, or factory strider. That motherfucker goes flying. If you're not trying to use the Commando, you can also switch it out for the expendable rocket launcher, which is just a single rocket launcher. You call it down, you get 2 of them. I think those are a little quicker on the cooldown time, so you can get them like every 60 seconds. Before we go over our last stratagem, we're gonna dive into the meat and potatoes of this build, which is gonna be your shotty and your pistol. So the Verdict pistol is one of my favorite pistols. It's a 125 damage, medium pin, headshot any of the bots for 1 shot. If you hit them in the head, it's a 1 shot every time. You can hit them in the body too. For these little stomping bots, 4 shots to the middle plate, that'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Take them out. you really feel like the Punisher using this, either that or John Wick. I really like the Verdict. Best in this class. Outside of the smart pistol, the guided pistol is the best in this class. Now the Holt Shotty, 6-round magazine. It's a pump, medium pen, packs a lot of damage. You got your lethal rounds and you got your stun rounds. If you hold square or X, depending on what system you on, you can switch between the two. Each one has a 6-round magazine, so like you can do 6 straight with lethal rounds and switch over and do 6 straight stun, giving you a total of 16 rounds. Or you can stun them up, switch over, and pop them in the head, either with your pistol or your shotgun bullets, whatever you do, however you want to play. Nah, don't run. I like it when they run. For alternative primary and secondary, we got the Reprimand, which is medium penetration, 125 damage, comes with 25 rounds in the magazine. It's pretty good. It's an SMG. I like to use it on single shot, and we're gonna pair that up with the Bushwhacker. It is a secondary. It's a 3-barrel shotgun, which is pretty cool. It's light penetration, but it's pretty powerful, and it staggers enemies.
Reloading.
Pros to this setup over the other one, you get an automatic weapon with you. I mean, even though you have an automatic weapon that you can call down at any time, you got one that's set. Even if you die, you still have it. Like I said, I like to use it in single shot for more accurate shots, and then you get the iconic side shotgun, which the Punisher uses a double barrel, but this one is a triple barrel, so even more punishment to give out. I do wish the shotgun was medium pen, but cool thing is you can either choose to shoot it single shot, so each barrel at one time, or you can shoot all barrels at one time if you just hold down X or square, and you can pick the firing mode. And let's not forget the dynamite, or throwable. Like I said, I personally go with the dynamite. It is the highest radius, which is a 12 meter radius. Think it's medium pen, and it does a fantastic job at crowd control on any of the fronts, bots, luminants, terminates, whatever you fighting against. The dynamite is a good pick. I recently found out you can set a timer between 5, 15, or 60 seconds if you hold down X or square. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the alternative setup for the Punisher. Like I said, if you want an automatic weapon, and then you still can get your shotgun, they need to add a shotgun stratagem. All right, last but not least, we're gonna go over our last stratagem, the anti-material rifle. It is heavy pen and anti-tank. You get 6 or 7 rounds in the magazine, 6 magazines. Like you can see, it takes out pretty much anything with enough firepower. Put enough bullets in it, it's going out. It's really good for long range engagements, or if you're in a pinch, the rest of your stratagems are down, you can call it down, and you can do what you got to do. Really good for Overwatch on your buddies too if they're moving into a new objective. I don't have too much gameplay of it, but you saw it in action. Alright, so yeah, that's the Punisher build. I'm gonna let some gameplay roll, and then we're gonna dive into the Void grade. Before I do that, I just want a quick reminder that if you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. A little engagement goes a long way. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, big ups, that's love. Thank you guys. I'm gonna let some gameplay roll so you can see it all in action. No commentary.
Out of ammo. advanced weaponry!
Objective critical stratagem available.
Mag's empty. Calling in a hellbomb! How about a nice cup of liver tea?
I got the terminal.
Hellbomb! Clear the area! Mag's empty!
You have accomplished liberties. Extract at your discretion.
Yeah!
Minus 20 seconds. ETA T-minus 10 seconds.
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. For liberty!
How'd you like to taste some freedom? Say hello to democracy! Mag's empty!
Reinforcing.
Throwing grenade! Requesting advanced weaponry! At a
Enemy
stick!
patrol. North. Requesting air support.
And we back, baby. Time to go over the void grade. The void grade is out of 6 categories. 1 is style/drip. Then you have survivability, fun, team utility, versatility or viability, and 6 skill. That means the skill it takes to run the build. Let's get into it. So for style/drip, I have to give this, I give it like a 5.5. The helmet really carries this look. Other than that, not really my thing. For survivability though, we're gonna give that 8. The armor with increased recoil and 50% explosive resistance really brings a level of survivability to this build, especially against the bots, which most of their damage is explosive damage. You be tanking a lot of grenades and rockets and stuff, so I have to give that one an 8. For fun, I have to give that a 10. It's super fun playing as a Punisher, especially having a whole arsenal at your fingertips. I found to be pretty fucking awesome. Really fleshes out being a straight badass on the battlefield. So fun, we're gonna give that a 10. Team utility, we're gonna give that a 9. You can help out the team with all the explosives you have. You can put down covering fire with the heavy machine gun, or you can provide overwatch with the anti-material rifle. So you can pretty much provide a lot of support for the team. So we're gonna give that one a 9. Viability or versatility, that's another 10. Like I said, you got a full bag of tricks with you, so you can do pretty much anything on the battlefield except for healing your teammates and having shields. Outside of that, you got everything else you need. For skill, it's gonna require like a level 10 skill. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be quick with your thinking, gotta be real decisive what weapon you want at what time. There is no get out of jail free card or panic button like the other stratagems where you can just call down, kill a whole bunch of people. A lot of it relies on user ability. After we add up all the numbers and do some math, that gives us a total of 52.5. With that over 60 is an 87.5. That's a B grade right there. So for the void grade, it gets an 87.5. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all let me know down in the comments if you'll give it a different grade or how would you grade it. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any build ideas, please let me know. I appreciate you guys watching. We got more videos coming. Like I said, this is a every Sunday thing. I got a whole bunch of gameplay, a whole bunch of builds to drop. I'm gonna try to get them out a little faster. Hopefully this one drops at a decent time of the day. The last one I dropped kind of late, but this one I'm gonna try to get out early. I appreciate you guys watching. Remember, if you enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, and comment. Here soon I'm gonna start doing some shout outs to the people that comment on my videos. Then we're gonna get some community engagement going. A little bit goes a long way, trying to get into that algorithm. You guys have a good one. It's Blindvisionary. Peace.